wanna live fancy, live in a big mansion, party in France, you better work.
Hi, it's Sydney.
And it's Raina.
And it's Jenna.
From Cougs News!
What? Good evening. This is Jenna Geen reporting live here on Cougs News at 5. Have you ever been afraid of losing someone close to you due to cancer or leukemia? In this case, Mary and Abe Ayala from Walnut, California, worried sick about their only daughter, 16-year-old Anissa Ayala, who had been diagnosed with leukemia. Anissa needed a bone marrow transplant badly, but nobody in her family, not even her mother, Mary, had the right bone marrow for her transplant. So, what were they going to do now? Here's some footage of our interview with Mary and Abe.
Hi, me and my husband Abe have decided to have another child so we can use her bone marrow to save our child.
Reporting live tonight on Cougs News, we have Mary in with her daughter Anissa and her newborn beauty of a baby, Marissa Eve. She's so beautiful. So, she's newborn, and the reason why they had Marissa Eve, as you know, is to save their daughter Anissa. They had to get her a bone marrow transplant, and since no one would match up, they used Marissa Eve's bone marrow to save her.
Hey guys, Sydney from Cougs News. How does a lovely summer afternoon stroll turn into a fractured thigh bone, broken ribs, and a shattered pelvis and hip? It all starts with one car. In Lovell, Maine. His walk turned from relaxing to stressful when a blue 1985 Dodge Caravan struck him on the right side. The impact had such force that it sent him flying 14 feet away to the nearest ditch. Immediately after, a helicopter flew him to a trauma center in Louise, Maine to treat him for a shattered hip bone and pelvis, broken ribs, and a fractured thigh bone. For the next 3 weeks, he endured 6 different surgeries and returned to his mansion in Bangor, Maine in July, unable to walk. Driving the vehicle that caused it all was 42-year-old Brian Smith, who was a disabled former construction worker, along with his dog, Bullet. When Bullet started rummaging through the cooler, Brian turned to tussle with him. Merely seconds later, he swerved off the road and slammed right into Steven. Brian Smith got his license taken away for 1 year and 6 months in jail time. But the twist that all got us all shocked was, 15 months later, Brian Smith was found dead inside a trailer on an accidental overdose. He suffered from many conditions and had to take several medications a day. Thank you, guys. Back to you at Cougs News.
300 feet up an ice wall when the ice axe slips, sending you down the wall and breaking your right leg. That is exactly what happened to Joe Simpson and Simon Yates, June 8, 1985. The two climbers began the courageous climb of the west face of Ciudad Grande, a 21,000-foot peak, being the first ever to attempt such a climb. The two were negotiating an ice wall when suddenly Simpson slipped, breaking his right leg. Because the two were connected by ropes, Yates used the rope to lower Simpson down the mountain 300 feet at a time. After repeating this process for 9 hours, Simpson had been lowered around 3,000 feet, and suddenly Simpson began to slide, causing the rope to get taut between the two of them. Yates did his best to break Simpson's fall, but did not succeed, and Simpson was left dangling 50 feet over a gaping crevice. However, Yates did not give up. He anchored the rope and tried to help for an hour when he was forced to cut the rope between the two of them, sending Simpson to the bottom of the crevice alone. Yates weakly began his voyage down the mountain. Simpson also began his voyage crawling with his arms and one good leg, dragging the broken man in murderous pain. Simpson reached the camp June 12th at 3 a.m., whereas Yates took 1 day. Once at camp, they strapped Simpson to a mule for 9 hours. Then they traveled in the back of a pickup truck for 20 more hours until they reached the hospital. A brave and difficult decision by Yates to have to cut the rope. Would you have been able to do the same?
Oh, I don't know. It's a tough
I'm
decision.
not sure.
See you next time on Cougs News.
He swerved off the road and slammed into the bridge. I'm sorry. When Bullet started rummaging through the cooler, Brian
that close.
Okay, do I just start?
Okay, keep going.
Okay. Okay, wait.
Under control.
Oh, it's recording. It's recording. Oh.
Wait, stop recording.
Okay, wait. Case. Oh, it's done. It's done. I got it.
Immediately after, a helicopter flew to him. Sent him, wait,
Let's try to make this look cool and make it focus. Good one. Murderous face. Yates weakly began his voyage down the mountain. Simpson also began his voyage. The camp June 12th at 3 a.m. where as Yates took one day, once at the camp. What are you doing? Cat!
I got to bring the cat. Like, yeah,
So the help was my mom and my pops. I came to get down.